Okay guys, here is the African drums for an African dish. Okay, now let me wash it like my grandmother used to wash my clothes. There we go. Wash it exactly like that. Okay guys, so today we're making brisket, but as my daughter call it biscuit, right? And I'll try by all means to make this recipe as short as possible, but it's very important that you watch it throughout so that you get to understand what we're trying to do. By the way, on this particular recipe I used, I think, quite a bit than usual in terms of my chickpea, but on the description I will put exactly the way you need to do it. We just did it that way because I think us as a family, we like it in a certain manner, especially my daughter. She loves chickpea flour for some strange reason, but anyway, that's us as a family. You don't have to do it the way we did. That's why I'm saying on the description I'll put exactly what we need to do. Okay, but as I said, please remember 3 things that I need to share with you that are very versatile. By the way, I really love this recipe because you can really use it for anything. I mean, you can use this particular dish for sandwiches, for pastas, for pizzas. The list is really endless. But anyway, we hope you enjoy. Let's get on with it.
Do you know what? Lucano gave me an Easter egg.
An Easter egg?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah. 5 of them I ate.
You ate 5 of them? Really? Sure, sweetie. Okay, what did your teacher say today?
Teacher did nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, teacher wasn't sad or angry. Nothing.
Oh, okay. All right. That's good. And what were you doing today? What did you learn today at school?
We were coloring with the mouse, and then we were coloring with our own crayon.
Oh, you had crayons?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweetie. And what are you doing tomorrow at school?
I don't know.
Teacher didn't tell you? No, it's not soup, it's broth. You mustn't eat, it's just broth. Remember, we are making brisket.
What? A what?
Brisket.
Biscuit?
Not biscuit. Why, do you want a biscuit? Do you want a biscuit or you want a brisket? What do you want, a brisket or a biscuit?
A brusco.
Ah. Okay, so the number 1 tip that I want to share with you guys, that you don't have to use the liquid food coloring, right? You don't have to use that. I don't like the color of my Seitan when I use the liquid one. Normally the powder works far much better. For me, works far much better. The color is awesome, everything, so I prefer the powder every time. I don't know about you, but I have better experience with the powder. So that's number 1 that I wanted to share with you. Okay, so tip number 2, you don't have to use chick flour, but as I mentioned before, my daughter loves the chick flour. In fact, that's why she calls it biscuit instead of brisket. Anyway, just wanted to mention that you don't have to use that. You can always use black beans, lentils, you can use tofu, you can use all those kind of things instead of chick flour. So it really has to do with your taste and what you prefer over chick flour, right? Yeah. Okay, so the last one is not really a tip, but it's something that will help you every time when you cook. And I want to ask you, there is three things here that we're trying to achieve with this sauce, and we've got fats, then we've got acids, then we've got sugar. So where do we get the source of sugar from, the source of acid from, the source of fat from? All these things and these flavors that we're trying to achieve, where do we get that from? So if you don't mind, you can just meet me on the comment down below to kind of try to dissect what we're trying to achieve, and that way you can get to develop your own recipe, or develop or substitute certain things that you don't like in this recipe and make it yours, and make it family friendly based on your family palate, if you know what I mean. I would really appreciate that. So basically I want us to dig deep into this recipe so we can teach each other one or two things, but anyway, I think you get what I'm trying to say. Okay guys, so now let us test it. I'm ready to test it. Must say, I don't know if it's because of the maple syrup, but the scent of this thing is really beautiful. I love it. I'm loving it. Even throughout, even if when it was in the oven, the aroma just filled the house. Really, really beautiful. But before we test it, this is what I need to tell you guys. Actually, my plan is to go live on patreon.com. I don't know, maybe you guys need to tell me, should I go live once a week or once in every 2 weeks? I really want to share my expertise and experience as a chef. So I'll really appreciate it if you guys can support me in this initiative of developing recipes, talking about what we're trying to achieve, and going forward, moving forward, and influencing as much people as possible. So if you are really interested, there's a link in the description. You can just go there, check what I'm about to do. I just need a particular number of people, but it's already started. So I would appreciate it if you can just pop in there, check what I'm trying to do. You learn a lot. I specialize in Seitan, the homemade one, the washed flour, and also I do a lot of broth, stock, whatever you want to call it, and also different type of vegan cheese. So those are the things that I would love to share with you guys. If you are interested, just pop in there, check what I'm trying to do, and I'll appreciate it if you join. But anyway, without further ado, let us test. Okay, this is what I was saying. As I said, we used way too much chickpea flour. You don't have to do that. You mustn't do that, right? As I said, in the description I'll put the exact measurements, right? But the flavor is nice. It is nice. It's really nice. It's just that it's too crumbly. It's crumbly too much because of our flour, but otherwise beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.